So the UCLA kids are back. UCLA kids
That's uplifting.
Well, I mean, it's a positive story that they're back, right? But,
it's good that they're back. They have literally nothing to say.
Trump hooked them.
He did. Trump.
Well, he did. He said something to the Chinese president.
I don't know what impact that may or may not have.
If Trump didn't go over there and the White House didn't kind of pressure China, do you think they'd be back? I don't think so.
I have no idea. I have no idea, but I know that they were bombarded by like the TMZers of the world at the airport, and those poor kids. Yeah. I mean, they had nothing to say. They got nothing to say.
Well, I'm not feeling sorry for them.
If I were them. If I were advising them, I would tell them to say no comment and just keep.
Well, they did a good job of that,
and just keep walking.
They did a good job of that.
I don't know if you saw the pregame for the Duke game last night, but Jay Williams and Seth Greenberg they were bitter at each other last night.
They were salty.
About
Greenberg was upset at somebody.
They were bitter. It was actually awkward to watch. Drabby, did you watch that?
No, I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I think they're showing it right now. Anyway, so they were talking about the UCLA kids, and Greenberg said that they should come back. They're able to practice, go to school, but they're suspended for the entire year. And Jay Williams got salty.
Why? What did he think?
Basically, kids make mistakes. They're 17, 18 years old. You got to give them, they got to learn from it, but you can't suspend them for the whole year. And they were just getting bitter.
I've got a slight soft spot for shoplifters, personally.
Well, it seems to me there's a presumption of guilt. These guys haven't said anything. Did all three guys steal sunglasses? Did all three of them take things? All we've heard is something very vague.
Is it that sunny in China? Isn't there smog everywhere? Why do they need sunglasses?
Well, that's a good point. You have no idea what they did.
I had read that it wasn't just one store. It was 3 or 4 stores.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't just
So
sunglasses.
they were on a spree. I mean, it's many details. It's just so kind of like, I can't believe that guys who are potential prospects would do that, and guys who come from money, because LiAngelo Ball comes from money. Like, what's the point?
Of late. It's kind of late. New money.
I read some wacky thing that was speculating that the reason they was and that the money made from the Big Baller brand.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sure money was involved.
Look at that. All right, so Valdez, if you want to hear, there's not much to hear, but it's just interesting. The guys leaving the airport and they're just being peppered with questions.
Hey, do you guys think Michigan State's going to beat Duke?
What did he say? Can you beat Duke?
Michigan State's going to beat Duke?
What was the first question? How was your trip to China, guys?
Yeah,
it was great.
Is that the first one?
Just really listen to the questions that the paparazzi are peppering them.
Well, because the guys say nothing.
I know.
Hey, do you guys think Michigan State's going to beat Duke? You guys think Michigan State's going to beat Duke? UCLA? You guys disrespect UCLA? Anybody have any sunglasses? You guys arrested?
It's got to be like
Street guys,
TMZ.
out of the street, please. Out of the street.
Where are the sunglasses at? Don't answer if you're guilty. Where's the ring at?
They're all just doing shtick.
Did they
It's
fly
stupid.
them into LAX?
I think so.
I'm sure they did.
What if they faced the media wearing their Louis Vuitton sunglasses?
That would have been a good troll job by them.
Well,
With the
LiAngelo,
tag still on it.
he was definitely wearing his Big Baller brand T-shirt, the ugliest T-shirt, the worst design ever.
All right, here's
just
the-
regular print.
Have you
It
got
says
yours
Big
yet,
Here's
Baller.
the story
Still
from
waiting.
the LA Times.
Once I
okay?
get it,
It had
trust me, I'll
initially
work the
been
next day.
reported that the players were suspected of stealing sunglasses from Louis Vuitton. However, a source told whoever wrote the story that there's surveillance and also shoplifting items from 2 more stores in the same high-end shopping center. So it wasn't just Louis Vuitton sunglasses, according to the story.
Maybe it's like the shopping center right next to the Aria in Vegas. If you guys been there, I walked around there. I felt like a pauper. It was like Gucci, Louis Vuitton.
Oh, anytime I
The
see
only
those
place
stores.
I can afford was Starbucks.
Well, you can do the same thing at MGM Grand.
Oh,
Go
absolutely.
into some of those stores.
MGM National Harbor.
But you know what?
Gotta
These
get
kids,
the branding right,
Parker,
JP.
if you
are
just want
so-
to pick up one of the shoes that Sarah Jessica Parker spots,
Oh.
you're not going to find one for under, you're not going to find anything for under 100.
all right, anyway, these
200.
kids are so lucky because they could have been there for weeks, if not months.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
could have been under house arrest.
Yeah, they're lucky they're out in a few days.
It's just weird to me that 3 guys would all decide to shoplift.
They're dumb
I
kids.
get it that we all went all in on the Saints this week, and peer pressure does
Hey,
things,
look,
but
they're dumb kids who, for whatever reason, made a horrible decision in a foreign country.
Well,
I
Yeah,
don't
but
know
you
why they
just
would
never
do
know.
that.
I think JP did bring up a good point, though, even though Jason's reading these other reports, and they may be true, right? Very well may have gone in there on a stealing spree and just thought they were going to take advantage of dumb Chinese people.
Yeah,
You don't
the
know,
truth,
though.
yeah.
But, like,
You're right.
the Ryan Lochte chain,
I was saying,
and we all thought it was just this, American doing that, and it turned out to be maybe a different situation. So,
well, they're lucky, especially if they're going to get off scot-free, because grand larceny in California is $950.
Mhm.
And one pair of shades is over $1,000 at Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
I mean, they should be in jail.
yeah.
Should have gone to Nordstrom Rack.
If that's, what they did.
If that's what they did.
You just don't know. You just don't know.
Well,
honestly.
I mean, if they say there's
Well, why would they just arrest 3 kids who are just walking around the store, unless they did something?
I'm sure they did something, but I just don't know what the hell they did.
well, you have to-
The Ryan
I mean,
Lochte situation is a good example. You just don't know.